Alrighty, hello everybody. I'm MXGP, and welcome to the Moto Culture Co. MXGP series. This is round 9. We are in Turkey. We're going to be starting the night off with the the novice class for Moto 1, and we'll be doing the AMS class for Moto 2. Got a packed gate today. 32 riders, holy. See, hopefully we can't go through the epidemic of half of the riders backing out before the end of the race. Let's check out some of the kits we got. Got Spodley with his full kit, looking pretty fly. Got Bullet right here. Suzuki from Jake, got his kit on. Got Tuck with his Husqvarna. Mudcat, looking fresh on the FC. New MCC gear on. I really like that set they put out for us. Where are the pits at? Oh, here they are. See what other bikes we can find. We got A-Lash on the Husky. We got Rico Suave. Oh, who's this? 535. That's a Rito. Who's that over there? Almost a Mudcat. But yeah, really excited for this, guys. So hopefully we'll get our moto started in just one moment. So, in the chat, who do we got for the win tonight? Someone's running laps right now. That's not good. Who do we got for the win? Just a quick reminder of our point standings. We got Katie World in first for the points. A-Lash right behind him in second place, only 8 points away. And then 28 points. No. 29 points. Is Cleffy down in third. That's talking Spodley to get the win. Alright. Katie World's in here, so yeah, I don't know. I've seen some good stuff from Cleffy, I've seen good stuff from Spodley. Some good contenders in here today. Mudcat is just making so much noise. As one does. But yeah, I like this track a lot. So we start off with this big sweeping left-hander into a pretty intense bumped up section. Little wall jump that you can send all the way into these braking bumps. Little double. Katie World kicked for being... Hold on, can't see that. For being too crass along with not too much. Katie World was allowed in for because he's the points leader. So I mean, you're talking eight points away from second place, and I believe he was only 0.3 seconds undercut. So he was allowed in for that. But enough of looking at the track. We need to go and look at the gate. Robert talking about Jaime for the win. And just a quick reminder, guys. We are currently 5 subscribers away from 1,000 subscribers. So please hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. Mean the world to me. Helps out the stream a bunch. No, his affiliation with Moto Culture Co. has nothing to do with a decision that was made. Again, he is the points leader, and the points battle is kind of tight. So it was decided unanimously to add him in. However, if he starts running seconds faster, or seconds undercut, then of course he'll be forced to move up to the next class. tons of riders on the gate. See, we got a little bit more Husqvarnas than usual. One Suzuki and one Yamaha. J-Wags is significantly further down in the points, and the battle isn't quite there. Someone goes flying off into the start. A couple riders bumping into each other. Mudcat collects somebody. Looks like Rico Suave is going to get the whole shot. Cam and Jaime right behind him. Alash is right there too. We've seen some good stuff out of him. Jaime sends it into that braking bump section, and it looks like it benefited him pretty well, having him out front. Ooh, Alash goes down. We got Cleffy from MCC taking that second position. Cam right behind him, 40 low. In fourth. Ooh, Jaime jumps off the track. He's going to have to make a re-entry quickly. Mudcat sneaking up, trying to get into that podium position battle. These first couple laps of the race matter the most. Oh, as Cleffy looks like he gets into it a little bit with Cam, but Cam's going to make the pass now to get into first place. And a pretty good gap over 2, 3, and 4. Cleffy goes down, makes a mistake in the corner. So we got Jaime's made his way back up into second place after that crash he had just a moment ago. 40 low sitting in third. Tuck is now snuck up into fourth. Ooh, 40 low made a mistake. Gets into Tuck a little bit. Mudcat's right behind him, looking to capitalize on it. And Casey battling with Mudcat now, looking for the position. Ooh, 40 low goes down. Mudcat collects him. Oh my god. Mudcat down hard. Not a good. Oh, that was not good for him. Cam's still holding on to first now. Jaime Tuck still 2-3. Battle's close. Looks like we got some riders down. 40 low goes down. Gets passed by like 5 people. Looks like they're checking up just a little bit more on that wall jump. I think it's a little bit faster to check up rather than to send it in. One thing about this track in particular is it is a hold right trigger simulator for the most part. These 250s, I mean, other than a couple of corners here and there, it is just all gas for them. Casey making an outside pass on Tuck on the KTM. Right there in the middle of your screen, putting their way into third position now. Ooh. I was just about to mention how that corner is going to be tricky for the riders tonight as Casey goes down and Dan is going to be able to get past him. Dan looking pretty fly with a purple gear. I don't think I've seen him before. I could be mistaken. Awesome. Always awesome to see the riders in their custom sets, so make sure you get your stuff sent in for the races. Looks like Cam must have went off the track and went down. Is going to give up first place, and Jaime is going to take it back. And of course, Tuck is going to be in second place now. If I'm not mistaken, this is the best position that Tuck has been in within recent races. So that is awesome to see some new faces up front. 250's struggling to get over some of these jumps. Looks like we're pretty good on cuts right now. Cam gets back past Casey and Dan, it looks like, but he might have some cuts. So he's going to have to put some serious ground on 1 and 2 to be able to hold on to the first position if he manages to get past them. So the gap for top 10 seems to be pretty tight, and then 11. Whoa! What was that? I look away for just a moment. Cam's doing flips. He's going to get passed again by Casey and Dan. Nope. I don't think Dan's going to be able to make it stick. It does not appear so. It's like Tuck is trying to work on Jaime now. Now this track is tricky. You have to really dance around some of these ruts to be able to hit it the most smooth that you possibly can. All these braking bumps, you hit one just right, it'll make your rear end come up and you'll do a flip, which is not good. A little over a third of the way through this Moto 1 for novice now. And Jaime is still sitting in first. And oh, we had just a connection blip right there. Apologize for that. Looks like Jaime might have like a second or so of cuts. We'll find out when they cross the finish line here in just a moment. Because Dan is definitely a little bit further behind than 0.06 seconds. So let's check it when they cross the line. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Can't make it his way back up to work on him. Let's go a little bit further back in the pack and see if we can't find some battles. Looks like we got a three-way right here between Bullet, Mudcat, and Casey. Bullet has worked his way up now into 6th place, I believe. Ooh, Dan goes down. Looks like he made a mistake shortly after that little hill into that corner. Looks like Bullet's having some connection issues. Working on that outside. Whoa! Bullet checks up like crazy. Casey runs into the back of him. Both of them able to stay up. Ooh, Dan and Rico Suave both go down. Casey goes off the track. Gonna make a safe re-entry there. Got a 4th-way battle right now for 4th, I believe. 3 different lines. They all take up. Ooh, Casey gets into Dan. He's able to hold on to it. Rico Suave gets punted. Looks like their lines just came together. Probably not an intentional takeout. And here's that tricky corner. Mudcat flying up onto the inside of Dan. Gives him a little bit of a kiss. Dan's going to push him wide. Mudcat makes a mistake. Looks like he tucked the front. Just like his idol, Chase Sexton. Go up here to this battle between Bullet and Casey. Jaime's still holding on to 1st place. Looks like Cam has got around Tuck now. As Casey just goes down, Bullet and Dan going to be able to make the pass. Casey struggling to get back onto the track. Rico Suave right up to their rear end. Just a quick little reminder, while we're about halfway through this moto, make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We only have a couple left, if I am not mistaken. This could be the one we hit 1,000. That'd be awesome to see. Dan and Bullet still neck and neck right here. This corner right here, I will say, is tricky. These ruts are super, super deep, and you'll see everybody checking up and their suspension's compressing really, really hard. But we have no time to look at that because the battle between Jaime and Cam has extended significantly. Holy crap, how did Cam get so far ahead? Jaime must have had a pretty significant crash to be able to put that much of a gap onto Cam. Or for, excuse me, for Cam to put that much of a gap on Jaime. Man. He's still holding on to 2nd place, though. So it's going to be battle for that, for 1-2. But Tuck is still there, still able to make something happen. Dan and Casey back at each other's wheels now. These guys have just been going back and forth. One will make a mistake, one will make a pass, and then it will be the same thing over and over again. Casey able to get past Dan, taking that super quick inside line, going through the rollers now. It's like Casey's able to get a little bit better of a flow through it. But Dan has the inside. He's not able to push through to make the pass, though. Ooh, Casey gets a little bit squirrely. The gap between Cam and Jaime looks like it's closed. I don't think so. I think Cam has some pretty good cuts. not. Maybe not. Let's go into our fastest lap, see what type of laps we're running. So we got Mudcat running a 153, Casey with a 153.2, Cam with a 153.2, and then 54, 54, 55s. I believe the cut was a 154. So interested to see what's going to happen with these guys here. And we'll go ahead and check out our penalties right here. Looks like not too many. We got Zorito with a couple. Nikes with a few, T-Funk 40 low. But no big, huge penalties. Casey has a good amount, though, with, I believe that's 5 seconds of cuts. So we'll make sure to keep an eye on them. We'll come back into our racing action now. So, yeah, that's going to put Casey into not the best position, unfortunately. And Mudcat has retired from the race now. Got Casey making their way up to Tuck now. Ooh, just as I say that, jumping off the track, that is not good. I'm telling you, this is where all the action is, right here, 3, 4, and 5. Let's take a look back and see if we can't find our points leader, KD World, which seems to be nowhere to be seen. There he is. Ooh, Nikes goes down, so KD World is currently sitting in 12th position, I believe. So Alash is second in points right now. And as long as he finishes in front of Alash, that will probably have him in a decent position, but 10th or 12th place, 10th to 12th place is not in a decent position from KD World, as he has done significantly better in the past, as he is the points leader. We got 2 minutes 50 seconds left in this moto, probably 4 to 5 laps left as well. Cleffy, who I am not mistaken, is third in points. Also, about to start working on KD World as he's trying to get past Nikes. 3 MCC riders all in the mix. Looking for that top 10. T-Funk goes down right in front of him. He's been a naughty boy in the past, so hopefully he keeps it clean for this battle that's making its way up to him right now. Ooh, KD World, Nikes, and Cleffy. Oh my god. KD World gets the long end of the stick, not even the short end. They get the short end over there. I don't even know what that saying means. It's such an interesting saying. 1 minute and 25 seconds left in this moto. About 3 laps left for these guys. So move back up to some of our leaders. Whoa! Hold on to it, Slams. Like I said, we'll move back up to our leaders, if we can find them on the track. We got Bullet right here and Moto King. So Bullet has worked his way a little bit further down in the standings. And now we're coming up on Dan and Rico Suave. Looks like they're working on each other. This is the battle for 5th place right now with Tuck right in front of him. Casey must be significantly further ahead, but with cuts. That is correct. So that much of a gap, and it's still saying Tuck is in front of them. Ooh! Tuck gets a little crooked on the downside. And Dan and Rico able to get past him. Tucks the front in the corner. Bullet is right there behind him, looking to maybe make something happen. Here's this double roller section right here. 5th gear pinned, all a gas for these guys. Jaime goes down pretty significantly, so Casey's going to get past Jaime. And now he's got to worry about Rico and Dan. He's getting a lot of TV time today. He's been where the action is. Can't blame him for that. I want to see some battles. I'll give you some battles. They go side by side over this. Dan's got the inside. Choosing to take the inside here. Sends it a little bit further than Dan will. Oh, gets a little crooked, almost loops it, holds on to it. And then Jaime able to pull a little bit more of a gap. Hold on to that 3rd position. I think he might have a little bit of a cut or two over Dan. So if Dan gets a little closer, might be in not good waters for Jaime. All these guys flying over the jump, waiting for. There's 40 low. Got a little Suzuki. There's Jake. Trucker. Where is our race leader Cam? There he is. Getting past. Oh no, Casey's right there. Holy crap. Casey's got cuts. 5 seconds of cuts. Ooh, and Casey goes down. That's unfortunate. Pretty good fighting from Cam. Sends it into that corner. Holy crap. Last lap. White flag. He's got to just hold on to it now. Don't go down. Flying around that corner. A little bit of connection issues. Nothing to worry about. Checking up, being safe. He's got 9 seconds on 2nd place. Nothing too much to worry about. Might get in some lap traffic before this final lap is over with for him. A little bit of an off-track excursion there for him. He's got to worry about it. As Dan has worked his way up to 2nd place now. Jaime must have went down hard. And Rico is in 3rd. Ooh, Cam goes down the corner. Gotta quit doing that, man. Running out of room to make mistakes. Holy crap, Casey rails the crap out of that outside. So Casey on track position is in 2nd place. But unfortunately, because of their cuts, they're not going to be on track position or on scoring in 2nd. Unless Dan and all these other riders make some significant mistakes. Cam taking the Moto 1 win. Casey will get 2nd place track position, but Dan is going to get 2nd place in cuts. Casey's 3rd, Jaime in 4th. Got Tuck will take 5th place. Bullet in 6th. Rico Suave in 7th. Moto King in 8th. Just a quick reminder, guys, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Almost at 1,000. We've got Slams taking 9th. Cleffy from MCC in 10th. T-Funk in 11th. Who's that? Alash and Nikes will cross. Moto Daddy. K Showman. Man, Nikes had a whole bunch of cuts. It's like KD World retired. Even though he is in the points lead, I don't know why he would have done that. Unless he was removed from the race. Got Zorito and Flexi crossing. Space will be in the 17th, Zorito 18th, Spodoli in 19th. And then you can see all these riders all bunched up together here on the map. Interesting line choice from this guy right here. We got Jake, 40 low, Alfie, Ryan Alves. Is he crossed yet? Oh, there he is. And Turbosa. I think we got one rider left on the track. There he is. Who's that? Trucker. Last rider on the track, I think. Unless we got one more. I don't think so. Shouldn't be. Alright, and let's take a quick look at our lap times just because I am curious. Holy crap. I think there's going to be some people not allowed to race Moto 2. So, we're going to take a brief intermission and swap over to AMs. Alrighty. Ah, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry about that, guys. We are in AMS Moto 1 right now, finishing it up right now. So currently, we got Hochi in first place with a 14-second lead over Xenix. And Xenix has a 10-second lead over Yami. Looks like, I don't know if we had less people in this one. Yeah, we had less people in this race, starting with 27. Looks like we are down to 23. So Hochi's rounding the last corner to take the win for Moto 1 of the AMS class. Hoshi's third? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just saw that. So Trax will be in first. Man, dang it. Trax will be in first. Beezus in second. Hochi in third. Excuse me. Ah, man. So we got Xenix in fourth, Muller fifth, Yami in sixth. Muller's currently our points leader by a mile. Evan in seventh, Guava in eighth. Oh, boneheaded mistake. Yurt in 10th. Klutz will be in 9th. Raydog in 11th. Ford finishing 12th. Xerox in 13th. Bombaclat 14th. Got Nate in 23rd. Cody in 15th. Rookie mistake for me, guys. I apologize. Shout out Spodley. Saucy will finish in 17th. Spiggity in 16th. Quartz in 18th. Vito in 19th. Arax in 20th. And Kermit, our last rider on the track. Whoever he may be. I think he's sitting still somewhere. I don't know where he is. But doesn't matter. We get Moto 2 started shortly. Take a too fast. Spotely with the coming in clutch. Got 18 people in here right now. Just want to say thank you to each and every one of you for stopping in and hanging out. Just a quick reminder, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We are currently sitting at 996 subscribers. I just need 4 of you beautiful people to hit that subscribe button to get to that 1,000 mark. It'd be awesome to see it happen in this live stream. See if you got anybody's bikes. Who is this right here? Chesco boys. Raydog. Pretty cool looking Husqvarna. See what else we got. Not very many people in the AMS class with their bikes. Nuffs boys looking pretty. Not seeing very many AMS guys. Might have some more of their gear than I realize. We are unsure. hopefully we'll get Moto 2 started shortly. You heard the horn. You know what that means. Time to get back to racing. So we have our riders on the gate. Who will get the overall? Just a quick reminder as to who got Moto 1. Got Trax in first, Bezos in second, and Hochi in third. Taking a look at our riders on the gate. Big forward. Let's go, Bezos. Revs are up. And the gates are soon to follow. There they are. Ooh, carnage in the first corner. Ray Dog doing flips, getting sent flying. It's gonna be Evan to take the whole shot. Ford wanting a piece of it, getting up in the action. But Yami is gonna lead the pack after these first couple corners. have Guava in second place. Ooh, Crispy goes down. Yami holding on to it, though. Guava, Evan, and Alden all right there. Everybody's sitting in the same rut through that section. Evan with a huge scrub, gonna get some time up on Guava. Ooh. Been not able to get that corner pretty good. But Alden doesn't either. Where's Guava at? Must have went down. Xenix making his way up into the top 5 now, I believe. And something must have happened to Guava. I don't know if he stopped and went down or what, but he is going super far down the list right now. 4-way battle for first place. Whole bunch of KTMs, one Yamaha. Ooh! Alden and Xenix get together. Alden goes down. A race leader out of the first lap, now sitting in third. Ooh, Yami jumps across the ruts. Elects not to hit the track and doesn't cut, so he'll be getting some race or some cuts for that. I want to say probably 2 or 3 seconds based on the track leak he got. Evan and Xenix 1-2. Got a pretty good gap on them now. I want to see what's going on back here. Saucy from MCC and Yurt working their way up. Z-Rock's right there. Hochi, who got third in the first moto, working on as well. I think Xenix is currently in a pretty decent position for the overall, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, Hoshi goes down. Big one from him. Spaghetti going down to the back. And Muller, our points leader, sitting in 13th right now. That is not good for him. He's got to get through a lot of people. Quartz goes down. Makes a little mistake in the corner there. Yami's still sitting in second place. Xenix holding on to first. You got Evan, who is now in third. The 2 MCC boys want to get up to that podium position. So I do believe this moto is 20 minutes. Xenix with a 5-second gap now over second place. Evan goes down. Saucy is going to take the inside here. Going to be able to get past Evan, so we got Saucy now in third place. Where's... yeah, no, he is in third. Okay. Ooh, he goes down. Got your Alden and Hochi all together. Hochi's wanting to get back up front to have a chance at this. Overall, Evan goes down. Where is Beezus at? He got second place in the first moto, I believe, and he is sitting in 21st right now. That is not good. If he wants a shot at this overall, he's got a lot of work to do, but he's got 15 minutes to do it. Alden clips the back of Hochi. Gets a little crooked, but doesn't go down. Yurt is now sitting in third place. Hochi in fourth. These guys seem to be pretty close together compared to our novice riders earlier. I mean, look at that pack right there, working on their way through this roller section. Holy crap. Keeps you taken out by hazards. That is not good for Beezus. And Hochi looks like he's got past Yurt now. So I'll put Hochi in second place. He's my teammate, and you're watching his Discord. Awesome. I do appreciate you hanging out in here. It does mean the world to me, supposedly. I appreciate each and every one of you for stopping in the live stream while this battle is on right now between Hochi and Yurt. There's a big pack in Novice just at the back, lol. Yeah, I wanted to check it out. I saw there's a whole bunch of people together, but there's some good action in the front too. I mean, it's harder for these big races because there's just so much going on. I can only cover so much at once. Ooh, Yurt jumps off the track a little bit. Hochi's going to extend his lead over him, but I was about to say I think Hochi has cuts, but I don't think he does. Maybe a big lie for me. Muller sitting in 5th right now, our points leader on the Yamaha. So let's check our standings once again. So Xenix got 4th in the first moto. So if it finishes like this, I believe so Xenix will be going 4-1 for 5, and if it finishes like this, Hochi will be going 3-3. So it will give, and he's now gone down, so this will give Xenix the overall as it sits, I believe. And we got Trax, who finished in first place. Where's he at? I don't even know if he's in the race anymore. He is in 20th. So our 1-2 guys are way back. Muller might even have a shot at the overall with it being like this right now. We've got Klutz, who has now made his way up into this big battle. I'm pretty sure Novice is running Moto 2 right now. But if I am mistaken, if they're running Moto 2 after this is over, I mean, yeah, sure, we'll be in there. But I'm pretty sure they're running Moto 2 now. So we got Xenix still in first place with 10 seconds over Yami. And Muller has now worked his way up to 3rd. So a good ride from him. Okay. Well, then I guess I'll be in for Novice Moto 2 then. We're just having a heart-to-heart. I might be able to catch the back end of it. I'm not 100% sure what's going on there, but we'll see. If I can catch the back end of it, I definitely will. If not the entire moto. We still got Yurt, and Hochi is now trying to get back up into it. Ooh, Yurt hits tough luck, goes down. Oh my god, Hochi just barely misses him on that straightaway. Evan getting up there. Past Yurt as well. Novice is waiting for AMS 2 to finish, so it could be streamed. Okay, cool. Sounds good to me. That'd be cool. Be the first night we got to be able to see both motos for Novice. Aren't starting Moto 2. Oh, AMS is over. All right, cool. Got Nate 191 getting up into the mix now. Where's Klutz at? Saw him just a moment ago. So we got Muller in. There he is, right behind Muller, right where he should be. And I don't think I've seen much of Klutz before, unless he's done a recent name change that I'm not aware of. He's making it look good right now, in 4th place. Now, just because I am curious, let's take a look at our lap times so far in this race. So we got a Xenix with a 148.5, Beezus with a 149, 3 150s, bunch of 151s, 152s, and other numbers to follow. I believe the cut was a 150 flat for AMs, so I'm curious to see if the standings we just looked at will have any effect, especially because Xenix is in first. And Klutz now sitting in fourth place. Not sure if he was there earlier, but making it look good. Do you think he has some cuts over Evan? Saying Evan's right there, but he most certainly is not. Probably 2 seconds behind. And Hochi trying to work on it some more as well. Ooh. Looks like, I think that was Nate 191 flying from off the track, but we got Ray Dog coming up out of nowhere on the Husqvarna. Tripling into that braking bump. Looks like he is on a mission. Raydog's currently sitting in 8th position behind Yurt, I believe. Ooh, Evan must have just went down. I don't know where Yurt is on the track, unless he has cuts. I don't know where he is. We do have Hochi and Evan fairly close together. Got 7 minutes, 50 seconds left in this moto. A little over halfway done. And the gaps have extended. Not super many tight battles, but definitely some riders still within the view of each other. It looks like the 2 Yamahas right up here. Might see some action from these two. Muller takes the inside, a little bit faster than Yami there. Yami has the inside coming up here, but Muller's got the low line. It's going to be the battle for second place on the screen right now. It's like Yami's just sending it, Muller's trying to stay low. Looks like the sending it is having a little bit of an advantage over the low lines. All gas around that corner. Holy, don't know how they have so much traction. I'm sure Muller's gonna make it. Oh no, Muller checks up and Yami sends it into that braking bump. A little bit of a dynamic change between these two. Muller catching up. He's inching and inching away. Almost jumps off the side of that jump there. Ooh, Muller almost gets to the back of Yami. Muller makes the pass on the inside on the split lane. We got 20 people in the live stream right now. I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We are currently 4 subscribers away from 1,000. It would mean the world to me if you guys are able to put a comma next to my name in this live stream. And Xenix has retired. Let's check real quick because I am curious. He has been ejected. Reason is weight undercut. Let's check his lap time again. Yep, a 148.5. So Xenix is going to be out of the fight for the overall. So now with the points as they run, let's check on how it would finish. So we got Hochi, who finished in 3rd. He'd be going 3 as it sits, and that will be 6. Muller, if he goes 5, if he's able to go 5-1, Muller will get this overall. But he's got Yami to worry about. So Muller also might have a shot at the overall. But Hochi's got to get a little bit further down, I believe. So it's going to be tight. Whatever it is, it's going to be tight. It'll also significantly depend on how Hochi finishes. And with it the way it is right now, it looks like it's between Muller and Yami. Whoever finishes in front of the other will determine who gets the overall, I do believe. This is the battle we want to see right here. They're going at it, just clean racing. That's awesome to see. Ooh! Yami gets to the tough blocks, does a front flip. He's going to have to get it up. He's going to have to get it up quick. Good track re-entry. Gets on pretty early. Doesn't utilize the flat space. And I just checked the live subscriber count. We're currently sitting at 998. I know there's at least 2 of you in here who haven't had the subscribe button. So make sure you do. At least for this battle right here. This is awesome. So Yami's going to want it. He's going to want it bad to get this overall. Hochi is now down into 5th. So it's pretty safe to say that he is out of it. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, I'm a liar. He's up into 3rd. So these guys must... Oh my god, it's getting tight. It's getting tight. So we got a 3-way battle right now. So top 3 all have the ability to win this race. And I think if man, I don't know. So I'm pretty sure... I'm trying to do the math in my head. If Hochi finishes 2nd or 1st, he is going to get the overall. I think that's almost 100%. But it appears they might have cuts over Evan. So I don't know. It might be a Muller race. Might be a Hochi race. I'm gonna have to do the math once the moto is over. But now it looks like it is between Muller and Hochi. Beast is up to 7. He's making some moves. He's gonna have to make a whole bunch though to be able to worry about this overall. We got 25 people in here right now. Thank you guys so much for being in here. It means the world to me. Evan has made the pass now on Hochi. But if we look to our left, I was going to say we're going to see Muller. But where did Muller go? Or not Muller, but Yami. Where's Yami at? Did he get past and I'm just tweaking? Okay, yes he did. Sorry. Sorry. So Yami must have cuts. So Yami is back up now into 2nd on our track position behind Muller. Yami must have some cuts because saying that Evan is right behind him, or right in front of him, excuse me, when he is in fact right behind him. He's too far back for the overall, but he's looking for a podium. Yep, I do think that would be possible. He's now, Beast is currently in 6th place now. Getting some custom dynamics are changing. We only have 18 riders left in this main. Or in this Moto 2, excuse me. If Himby hits 1,000, I'll shotgun a beer. If I hit 1,000, if I hit 1,000 subscribers in this live stream, I will take 4 shots back to back. No cap. We're gonna get crazy in this live stream. I will stop what I'm doing actively to go take 4 shots. Oh, Hochi goes off the track. Evan gets past Yami. Like I said, you know, if you guys watch the streams, if you're fairly consistent with watching the MCC streams, oh, Evan goes down, Yami gets back past him, Hochi gets past him. If you're fairly consistent with watching the streams, you know that Pro-Ams gets a little silly. Pro-Ams can get super silly tonight if we hit 1,000. Again, we're sitting at 998 right now. Let me refresh. Refresh. We're still at 998. Need 2 more. Hey, start hitting up your moms. Start hitting up your grandmas. I know they got YouTube accounts. You don't even got to watch the videos. Just hit that button. 3 laps to go. make that 2 laps to go as Muller crosses the finish line. Yami still sitting in second place. Hochi in third. I do think. So let's look at the points as they run. So Hochi goes 3-3. Will be for 6. Muller goes 5-1. Will also be for 6. And Yami would go 6-2 for 8. So if it finishes with Muller winning and Hochi in, like I said, Hochi in third.
Yes, it's on and pop it.
Appreciate you, B-Space. Appreciate you. I think that means we only got one more. Muller's gonna get this overall, unless Hochi gets second place. Muller's gonna get this overall. All he has to do is hold on to it. All he has to do is hold on to it. Oh my God! We hit 1,000. We're at 1,002 right now. Oh my God, dude! I'm about to start tearing up. Thank you guys so much, and we're able to see it live. I know I said I'm gonna stop what I'm doing, but Muller's just on a run. Oh man. Beezus goes 5-2 for 7, so that might put him in a podium position. If he's able to get way up there. But I cannot thank you guys enough. Get me past 1,000. It's been years in the making. Muller hits that white flag. Oh yeah, after this race is over, we're getting in the cabinet. Thank you guys so much, and like I said, thank you to each and every one of you for being here. If it wasn't for you guys watching this live stream, we wouldn't even be putting it on. So thank you so much, and also I want to thank MCC for the opportunity to live stream, to be able to bring this to you guys. It means the world to me. Shout out to all the guys. Shout out Ford, Zorito, Jules. They've really helped me out a bunch. Made some great relationships with them. Speaking of Ford, sitting in a top 10. Look at him. In 10th place right now. And Muller, like I said, it's going to be the Muller day for him. Dude, I'm tearing up, man. This means so much, guys. Appreciate all you guys in the chat, all you guys watching the race, all you guys racing the race. This is awesome. Muller's only got 1, 2, 3 more quarters to go until he gets his overall. I haven't even taken the shots yet. I haven't even taken them. I'm gonna wait till this race is over, and then we're going. Muller throwing a hand up for the fans, and I'm pretty sure Muller's getting this overall. But the first place in Moto 2, Yami with second place. Evan in third. Hochi not quite able to get it, but I'm pretty sure that's still going to put him in a podium, I think. Beezus in fifth. I think that will give him... We got Clutch coming around in 7th. All right, we will be just back over to Novice in just a second once we get all these riders across the gate, or across the finish line. Tracks crossing now in 10th. We got Yurt that finished in 18th. Cody got 9th. Tracks 10th. Ford with 11th. Not quite able to get that top 10. Still a good ride from him. Guava in 12th. Nate 191 in 13th. We got 4 more riders waiting to cross this finish line. They are way back there. Holy crap. They're going at it. Xerox in 14th right now. Xerox finished in 14th. Arax in 15th. Vito 16th. And Saucy rounding it off in 17th. I'm going to take a brief intermission. We're going to go ahead and switch over. Meow. We're going to go ahead and switch over to Novice real quick. And I'll be right back, guys. Alrighty, welcome back everybody for Novice Moto 2. First time ever, I think, that I've been able to do both the Novice Motos, so it's going to be awesome to see. I do not remember who got, do not remember at all, actually, who won Moto 1, so you have to excuse me for that. And I also did hit that celebratory 4 shots for hitting 1,000 subscribers. Again, thank you to each and every one of you for making that happen. Can't do it without you. I'd have 0 subscribers without all 1,001 of you. But we're feeling good, we're feeling fine, and we're going to get this Moto 2 started shortly. Super excited for it. Check out Space right here. I don't think we've ever seen him before. Oh my god, Ray Ray's in here? How did I not know that? What the heck? My own dang team member. I didn't even realize he was in here. Man, was he in the first moto? I don't know if he was in the first moto. Man, does he have on the bike? Am I tweaking out? I might just be tweaking out. No, he doesn't have on the bike. I don't even know if I've made him a bike. Pretty sure I did. Dang. Own team member. Didn't even know he was in there. The first 2 were kicked for being too fast. Okay, Cam left because he didn't want to wait. Alright. I should just go back into the thing and be responsible instead of just winging it. I guess we'll find out later. Man. There's no way Ray Ray was in here for Moto 1. Unless I'm just insane and didn't realize it. But we only got a couple more seconds till we hit this gate drop. 15-second card must be up because the revs are. And our gates are down. Whole bunch of KTMs out front. Looks like it's gonna be Space taking that whole shot. Oh my god, Space launching it. Look, wait for the double, goes down. Oh my god. Alash coming up into second now. We got Turbosa in first. I appreciate you, Maddie. Thank you for the good wishes. And we got Turbosa currently sitting in first. Cleffy right behind him from MCC and Alash. Alash is currently sitting second in points, I believe. Is KD World in this Moto 2? It does not appear so at first glance. Could be not looking really hard. So I think Alash, if he's able to hold on to this top 3 position, he is really going to be able to make some stuff happen right here with the points. Ooh. Ray Ray was up into 3rd, looks like. 3rd or 4th. Tuck is holding on to the 3rd position right now. It looks like Turbosa goes down, or did go down, but maybe just off of the track. Cleffy is right there. Looking to make some stuff happen all over Turbosa. Looks like Alash has dropped down all the way into 10th right now. Looks like he's battling with Ray Ray. And Cleffy making it happen. Making the pass now for first place. And just put a huge gap on Turbosa, who must have went down, tucked the front maybe. Tuck getting past him, but Turbosa is able to make the pass again. Tuck with the big scrubs, making it look good. Looks like nobody really has cuts so far. Cleffy is out front now with about 5-second gap over second and third place. Dan, who we saw a lot of action with Dan in Moto 1. Ooh, Turbosa gets a little crossed up. Ooh, thought Dan was going to collide with the back of him. Jaime coming up now, making the pass on Turbosa. Gonna come on Dan's insides just a little bit. He might come on his inside here. He's not able to, though. Doesn't stick into the rut. Ooh, Jaime gets into the back of Dan. Goes in the hay bales off to the side of the track. The gap is extending just a little bit now. Ooh, Jaime goes down. Turbosa, Ray from H57 getting past him. Dang. Ray went dark. Must have just been grinding. Making that Husqvarna look good. Then right behind him, of course, we got Jaime right here. Got Space on the KTM. Jake on the Dookie Suzuki. Pretty cool kit he's got going on. This is where the battle's at, man. Ray going for this inside. Check it up a little bit. Turbosa looking to send it into the corner. Ray gets a little bit better of a drive. Closes the gap. Ray taking the inside here. Turbosa going for the out. Ray makes the pass on Turbosa. I do think Turbosa has some cuts, maybe. Looks like he's able to make that stick. And then we got Dan and Tuck going at it. Ooh, Tuck goes over the berm. That's a tricky corner. And so does Turbosa. Same corner. Same thing happened. Two riders. So Dan is sitting in second place now. Ray in third. Cleffy holding on to first place with a 7-second gap over second. Ray's been riding good. So he may be able to get it up into second. Tuck currently sitting in fourth place. Want to get that podium position away from Ray. Ooh, Tuck cases that jump pretty hard. The gap extends just a little bit. And it looks like Ray is chipping away at the gap between him and Dan. Not too careful, Ray. You might get booted up to AMs. Huge scrub from him. Getting into it. Dan just riding his ride, looking good. We're going to go a little bit further back into the pack to see if we can't find some action as Tuck makes a mistake. Able to hold on to it there. Space coming up on the inside. Not able to quite get the drive. Let's see if he's able to make it happen in the next quarter. But it happens a little bit sooner. He's able to downside that jump. Tuck comes up a little bit short. We got A-Lash right here. It's looking pretty good. Sending it on the Husqvarna. We've sent him on a whole bunch of different, or excuse me, We've seen him on a bunch of different bikes throughout the season. Not sure if he uses some for certain tracks or is just not able to get one that he gels with. Maybe he just likes experimenting. Ooh! Goes off the track just a little bit. T-Funk coming to make the pass. Pushes him out of the way just a little bit. Looks like the gap between Ray Ray and Dan has extended a little bit now by 6 seconds, but it has closed between Dan and Cleffy. And Jaime, who is in 6th place right now, looks like he is working on space. Whoa! Space going off the side of the jump over there. A little over halfway through this moto. I don't remember if it was 20 minutes or 15 minutes. But, got 6 minutes left. It's probably about 8 laps, maybe. No. 6 laps. No, I don't know. Something like that. Jaime sitting in 5th. Respectable. Again, like I said, I have no idea how we finished in Moto 1. So you have to excuse me. I'll pull it up. Pull it up after the race is over for you guys, so we could have the unofficial point standings. Looks like we've had a couple of riders retire from the race. We got Slams and Cerrito, who have unfortunately retired from the race. Let's go a little bit further back into the pack now. Give some of our underdogs some TV time. Got a 3-way battle right here. We got Jake, Fikesy, and Moto Daddy. I think I'm saying that right. Fikesy, maybe. Maybe not. Ooh, Fikesy goes off the track. Moto Daddy. Making the pass on him. Fikesy coming up the inside. And this is the battle for 15th place, I believe. Jake must have some cuts because he is in front of them all. But it says he's behind them. And they're coming up on, who's that? Trucker. These two riders right up here, Nikes and Turbosa. Turbosa had a pretty good start, but it seems working his way a little bit, back into the pack throughout the race. I see a pretty red kit right here, so who do we got? That's Spodely with the red gear, making it happen. Looks like he's going to be battling with Bullet in just a moment on the KTM. I don't know if that's just a super bright orange or if it's a red up front. I'm pretty sure it's really bright orange. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm kind of colorblind. The gray in the back. Cool looking bike. Cool looking kit. Cleffy Dan, Ray Ray 1, 2, 3, just as it was earlier. But Dan and Cleffy getting pretty close together. Only a 3-second gap separating the two now. But Tuck has made the pass on Ray Ray for 3rd place. There might be a battle up there. So let's see if we can't go find it. There was Cleffy right there. Dan, pretty close behind. Battle between Ray Ray and Tuck is on, it looks like. He makes a mistake. Come a little bit closer to the front now. Dan is working on Cleffy now. A little bit of throttle feathering going on. might be able to make it happen. I think Dan finished pretty okay in Moto 1. So he might, maybe be in contentions for the overall. I'm going to go to the ARL track cams real quick, so I can find out for sure if so I can find out for sure how we finished in Moto 1. Because I'm tired of speculating. Watch the trucker. All right, just give me one moment, and we'll have trucker on the screen for you. Need to check out what's going on for Moto 1. Alrighty. So for our Moto 1, we finished with Cam in first, Dan in second, Casey in third. I'm pretty sure Cam and Casey both have been removed, so they are not in here. Jaime in third. So it's going to be Dan, Jaime, and Tuck will be 1, 2, 3. So I think with it finishing like this, yeah, how it runs, 2, 3, 4 will be. Ooh, Cliffy goes down. Dan gets in first, so that'll probably cement Dan's overall a little bit more. But I believe Dan is in good eyes to get the overall. Let's check out Trucker. I've had a request to watch him, so I think I'll do just that. He is sitting in. Can't find him on my screen. Oh my god, I can't find him on the screen. '15th. Sorry, excuse me. Made it look good on the KTM. The time clock has expired. We've got 3 laps left in the race. Shall I say 2 after the leaders finished their lap. But the battle between Dan and Cleffy has ramped up, it appears. So I'm going to head back over to these guys. It's going to be battle for 1, 2. Let's go T Diddy. I don't think T Diddy's in here. I think he got cut from something for being a little bit too fast. What's going on? Stay tuned. Appreciate you stopping in. Ooh, Cleffy checks up, so Dan's gonna hop back into first. Yeah, I remember we were talking about him during qualifying, but I don't remember quite what happened to him. Dang, Dan is having connection issues. He's all over the place. Oh my god. Stay tuned. I hope you went ahead and bought your computer, so we can be riding, convince Derek to go ahead and get his. But the battle is on between Cleffy and Dan. Dan's gonna get the overall anyways, I'm pretty sure. But nothing, a little battle. Ooh! Oh my god, they're flying all over the place. Cleffy's just disappeared. I hope this isn't my internet. I apologize if it is. First guy I ever watched race on your channel got smoked everywhere. Yeah, T Diddy. Big Diddy. Yeah, we do a couple different series, as I'm sure you've seen. So we'll have the Pro-Ams up on the screen shortly after this moto's over. This is Novice Moto 2. Ooh! Dan, no! He was a little bit too close to him. drops the front. Not good. Holy crap. The connection is not in his favor right now. We're going to hit the white flag for our last lap of the race. I think Dan can get, definitely think Dan can get this first place. To be able to do the hypothetical 1-1. But they both have, 15 seconds over third place. I'm curious about our lap times, so let's check them out real quick. So, Cut was a 1:54, I believe, and the fastest is from Jaime with a 1:53.3. We got a 1:53.6, 1:53.7, and then the rest are 1:54s and undercuts. So nothing big and crazy like we had in the first moto. I think we had a 1:51 in the first moto. Like I said, a couple of the riders had to be removed, unfortunately, for running undercut, or, well, faster than cut. This is the battle we want to see. Dan dancing all over the track with a funky internet connection, and Cleffy from MCC be able to represent for the team. Dan's just spazzing out on the track. It's alright, though. He's right there. One small mistake from Cleffy, and it is Dan's race. But the same could be said the other way around. Cleffy's in first, so he's got to hold on to it. We've got one corner remaining for these guys. Oh, no! Cleffy! Oh! He goes down on the face of the jump. Dan almost goes down. Holy crap, Dan's going to get the win. Cleffy in second. Good ride from Cleffy. Sucks to see the go down on the last. Oh, man. Good ride from the guys, though. And then we got a whole another 15 seconds before Tuck crosses the finish line. Big whip for the fans. I want to give a huge shout out and congratulations to Ray Ray. He's grown a lot, getting a lot faster. Representing for AH57. I got to get up with him. I haven't talked to him in a minute. Alash, Jaime, T-Funk. So that's going to be T-Funk finishing in 5th, Jaime in 6th, and Alash in 7th. Some cuts in between them, but they all finished so quickly together. Got Nikes from MCC bringing it home in 8th. We'll have Bullet in 9th, I believe. Okay, Showman in 10th, Fikesy in 11th, Trucker in 12th. Spodley will finish in 14th, Jake in 13th. Excuse me, hold on. So Jake in 13th, Space in 14th, Turbosa in 15th, Spodley in 16th. So Spodley had at least, I want to say 4 seconds of cuts probably. And then we got a couple of seconds before Alfie and Moto Daddy cross the finish line for 17th and 18th. Moto Daddy finished at 17th, Alfie at 18th. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching the AMS and Novice races, and thank you so much for getting me to 1,000 subscribers. Flexi? Oh, I thought that was an I. Oh, excuse me. I can't read. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching AMS and Novice. We're going to take an intermission, and we'll be back for Pro-Ams, I believe. I think I might try and race, or not race, but I'll probably do the qualifying just to have something on the screen, but we'll be back shortly. Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to the live stream. We are going to be doing Pro-Ams. Oh, my controller's not plugged in. Excuse me. Too busy charging my phone. Make sure my mic's still all good. Everything's still all good. We're all plugged in. That's awesome. Okay, cool. Alright. Oh, I totally forgot to download the stuff for Pro-Ams. So I apologize if you are Pro-Ams and I forgot to get your kit in. Totally forgot. If I got it already, I do. We got one lone Husqvarna in here. Looking around on the track. See if we can find anybody's kits. Let's see here. I don't remember where the pits are for this track. Oh, right here. So I mean, do we have anybody's kit? It's not looking like it. Oh, who's this? Westy. Got Westy's kit from MCC. Got T Diddy. No, stay tuned. Let's talk about T Diddy. There he is. So hopefully we'll get the main started shortly. Just got me a little snack. Munching on a cheese stick. And then I'll have a cereal bar after I eat the cheese stick. Corrupts, no, I did not, unfortunately. I meant to do it in between Moto 1. Or, excuse me. I meant to do it in between AMs and Novice. And, Pro-Ams, but unfortunately I did forget. I do apologize for that. Tearing this cheesesteak up. if he'll get this race started here in just a moment. It's a good cereal bar. Hang on. I don't know if I'll have the energy to get through with motos. We'll see. Oh. Everybody's in return to the pits. And the horn blares. Our riders are on the gate. The 15-second card is about to go up. There it is. The Reds are up. And our gates are down. It's gonna be Dame to get the hole shot. Hato sending it into that braking wall section. Corrupt's right there. Gonna take that inside. Ooh. What's that? Hato. Fortunate run right there. Ooh, Dame goes down, so that's gonna put Corrupt's into the lead. Tanner is right behind Corrupts. And Evan, who He's a little bit further back now. Pretty sure that's Evan from the AMS race. Corrupts has already put himself in a pretty good position, sitting at about 2 seconds over Tanner right now. Three and a half seconds separate them at this moment. Battle for third. A whole bunch of people wanting it. Got Dame, Slime, and Hato. All right, there together. These guys are flying. Hato sending it into that section. It does not benefit him though, as he's going to get passed by Slime and Dame. It's like Hato's starting to fade just a little bit as Slime and Dame get a little bit further in front of them. Battle for third place right now on the screen. They're inching away on Tanner, sitting in second place behind Corrupts now. The gap between them has closed significantly too, going from 7 seconds all the way down to 3.2. Holy crap, look at all these guys back here. Got Norse, Cam, T Diddy, and Xander Diggus all together right here. Ooh, who's that just went down? T Diddy goes down. Xander Diggus with MCC trying to make it happen on Cam and Norse. Don't know if it's Big Chuck or not. Tanner and Slime is closed a little bit. Xander gets it to the back of Cam. Ooh, Xander Diggus with a big checkup on Norris. I thought he was going to go around and into the backside of him. Xander Diggus take that outside. Cam gets past Norris, but Xander Diggus is not able to. Ooh. What? Dang gum. Xander Diggus punting Cam off the track. Yeah, that was brutal. Looks like the gap between Tanner and Slime. And Slime has got around Tanner now for second place. I don't know how these guys are able to get to that inside so smooth. I was trying to do it. I was just jumping and bouncing all around. Number 444 on the KTM. Dang gum, Slime flying into that. Tanner checks up really hard, not sure if he hit neutral or what. Looks like T. Diddy has retired. Unfortunate to see. We love the big old T. Did. Gap's about 3 to 4 seconds between each rider in the top 3. It looks like Hato and Xander Dingus about to get into it. Xander Dingus has worked it. At top 3 position. Xander Dingus jumps off the track a little bit, avoids the tough block. I hear Norris sneaking up on him though. Fending him off. One small mistake could cost him. Like that right there, Xander Dingus on the inside. Xander Dingus with a much better drive through that outside. Get much more speed than Hato was able to. Be able to make the pass for 4th place. It's got some ground to work up. Having some connection issues. I ask that you please excuse that. So he's got ground to work up to be able to get up to Tanner, but I do think it's possible with the good run he's been on so far. Hato's got to worry about Dame, which is right behind him. KN Visuals, excuse me. Sitting in 6th place. Who's this right here? Sox. I don't even know what position he was in. 31st. Must have decided it's over for him. Hold. I think that's Hold right here. Decided to retire. Another rider, so Lumpus decided to retire. Got a pretty good battle right here between Kai, Chad, Cam, and Sambo. And Norris right in front of him. If you do want to see some action, and this is where we will probably see it at. Corrupt still holding onto that lead. First place right now with 7 seconds. Not sure if we've seen much of Kai before. They're doing pretty good with the top 10. As I say that, they go flying off the track. Narrowly avoiding the tough block, hopping back on. That just went down. Sambo goes down. Cam able to get past him. Looks like he makes a mistake. Chad is going to be up on the inside. Make the pass on Sambo as well. Sambo not too happy about that. Trying to get up on the inside a little bit. Not able to do it. Goes hard on that outside. He's going to go for the big hug, looks like. But it is not faster than the check up. Ooh, Sambo does a front flip. Goes down. Kai's gonna be able to get back past him. Ooh, who's that just went down? Norris. Whoa, holy crap. Good save from Chad. He's able to keep it up just barely. That was gnarly. It could have been catastrophic had he went down there, collided with him on the face of that jump for both of the riders. Slime is in second place now. Xander Dingus in third. Looks like he's gotten past Tanner. And there's now a 5-second gap between him and Slime. Ooh. Chad gets sandwiched between, or excuse me, Sambo gets sandwiched between Chad and Norris. Chad Norris. Not Chuck, just Chad. We're starting to work on Kai some more. Oh my god, look at that drive from the outside from Norris. Kai able to pull away just a little bit more. Ooh, Kai makes a mistake. Cases the jump a little bit, goes off the side of the track. Norris able to make the pass. Kai's gonna try to hit that inside. Gets a little bit of ground on him. Norris gets the inside. Kai goes off the track. Falls down. Gets passed by T. Lewis and Chad. T. Lewis from Chrome Star Racing. Not sure we've seen much of him before. Looking good though. Go a little bit further up into the pack now. Slime sitting in second place. Xander Dingus working on it still. We've got Tanner and Cam right here. Still some pretty good gas between these guys. Nice drive from the outside, big old scrub. Trying to keep it low and fast to work on Tanner here. Both of them go from this inside, kind of tripling in through those bumps right there. We'll go over halfway through the moto. Cam making the pass now on Tanner for 4th place. Going for the inside, not able to make it happen. Tanner gets the inside though. Cam goes back to the outside, pushes Tanner up high. Both like to check up pretty good. Faster line through there for sure. Cam with a significantly better drive. I would have put more gap on Tanner. Cam with some big scrubs. Tanner not keeping it as low. Ooh. Cam goes down. He's going backwards on the track. Able to get a turn around. Tanner's going to make the pass for 4th place. See if Cam's going to be able to have enough room to retaliate. Charging at the corners just a little bit too hard, asking too much out of the bike. Cinching away back on Tanner. One small mistake from Tanner will lead to Cam getting right back on the rear wheel. He's nearly there right now. We've got 10 minutes left in this moto. Just a quick reminder, if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Should a huge milestone of 1,000 subscribers just in this live stream. As Tanner gets back past Cam. Cam's right there though. Cam is now sitting in that 4th place position over Tanner. Tanner goes down. It's not good. Who's that coming up behind him? It's Dame. Wanting a piece of it. Huge scrub, sending it down into that turn. And I believe that's Hato right behind Dame. looking to make it happen. Xanderdigas in third place, holding the gap over fourth by 17 seconds right now. So a really good ride from him. Same with Slime. Whoa! Slime has caught up Xanderdigas has caught up significantly to Slime. What is going on here? See if we can't find him on the track. And Xanderdigas is making the pass. Oh, excuse me, no, that's don't trip. That's don't trip. So where's Slime at? We're getting into lappers now. So what happened to Slime? There he is. So Xanderdigas did make the pass. So that's going to put Xanderdigas in second now. He might get caught up with some lappers. Xanderdigas just goes down. Slime is right there. Going to try and make the pass back to get his position back. Just now in front of him. He's going to have the inside. Choosing different lines. These lappers might play a crucial role as to how this turns out. We'll have to go to that inside line right there. Ooh, that was close. Xanderdigas almost got into the rear wheel. A Slime right there. Ooh, Slime goes down. Xanderdigas gets into him. Xanderdigas is facing the right direction. Slime is not. But that lapper is trying to race his own race. Gets into the back of Xanderdigas. So Xanderdigas is going to make the pass back again on Slime, putting Xanderdigas in second place. Now if we look just ahead, that is not Corrupts. Where is Corrupts? We don't even see him on the track. There's Socks. Guess he just had a return to the race. There's Corrupts. Pretty long and good way ahead. 14 seconds. Nothing to shake a stick at. Slime's gonna want his position back. He's gonna have to work for it. Xanderdigas has been doing really well in this race. Slime sending it into that section. One of the best sends I've seen so far. A little bit of bounce will get that downside of that jump. It's pretty cool. A little bit of a connection issue there. Please excuse that. Slime has entered flow state right now. He is flying. We've got 5 minutes 30 seconds left in this moto. I want to check the lap times, but it looks like the gap between Xanderdigas and Slime is closing. Xanderdigas fighting this lapper. The lapper needs to move. He's all over him. Get out of the way, slow up for a second, and let the leaders through. So that slowed him up a little bit, but it looks like Slime has made a couple of mistakes. And he's not able to capitalize off the lapper. Excuse me, slowing Xanderdigas up. Looks like we'll probably have 4 to 5 laps left in this moto. Lapper goes down. I thought that was Xanderdigas. Not quite. Cam is sneaking up. Looks like he might get back into this battle. Ooh, Xanderdigus goes down off the berm, crazy style. Gonna try to get back onto it quickly. Slime makes the pass. And that's gonna put about 4 seconds. Yeah, 3 to 4 seconds on Xanderdigus. Just like that. Oh, Xanderdigus makes another mistake. Cam's right behind him. He's gonna have to work with him in just a moment. Corrupt's still walking away with it right now. In first place with an 18-second lead. Shout out to him. He's doing really, really well this race. I do want to apologize again for not getting his kit in. It's been a little hectic so far tonight. Xanderdigus not wanting to give up that position to Cam. He's fighting hard and he's fighting strong. Slime is still somewhat in view for Xanderdigus. Cam sees that extra position. Looks like he's gonna push a little bit harder. And looks like Xanderdigus might have a second or two of cuts because it says that Cam is in front of him. Tell you what, Cam is right on his rear wheel. Ooh, Cam hits a tough block, does a flip. That's not good. Check out the battles a little bit further back in the pack. So behind Xanderdigus, we do have Dame. We saw a little bit earlier in the race. Hato and Tanner a little bit further back as well. Sambo Shad, T. Lewis. We have Shark and Mick. And Sidge, I don't think we've seen much of him before. Unless it's a Lapper. I think it's a Lapper, yeah. Don't Trip right there as well. Shark right there. Don't think we've seen much of him. Awesome to see fairly new faces in these races. Got Hunt and Socks going at it. Let's see if we can't find our leaders again. Shark and Sidge. Xanderdigus still holding on to third. Not too far behind Slime. Who's that right there? You're in a bad spot, Socks. You need to move. Uh-oh. Oh, dude, get off of the jump. What are you doing? Has he got a gas? It does appear so. Xanderdigus is gunning for Slime. That is for sure. I think our race leader... Nope, he hasn't crossed the finish line yet, so that means there's going to be 2 laps left in this race after Corrupts crosses the finish line. Near flawless ride from him. Wesley from MCC just going down for the finish line. And he has lapped up to 16th now. Norris coming out of nowhere, getting lapped and 15th by Corrupts. Holy crap. Norris is up front a little earlier in the race. Valley in the top 10. Looks like he's worked his way down a little bit. Socks, I think, is just pushing his bike to the finish line. Gotta do what you gotta do. Ooh, Norris goes down. Corrupts gets right into him. Womps, who is a lapper, gets back past Corrupts. I'll tell you what, as a racer, that is a frustrating feeling to lap somebody and then make a mistake and then they get back past you, so you have to repass them. And as you get further and further up the chain, the less and the less the riders are concerned about being a lapper, because at that point they are racing a race with these other riders, so they can't just go to the side and let you by without possibly forfeiting their position. Ooh, rear end got a little bit crooked on Corrupts right then. Able to hold on. A white flag for him. Flying. And so, just as these guys are crossing the finish line, I do want to check on the lap time, see what these guys are running. A 1:45. Holy crap, Corrupts is flying. So we got a 1:45, 1:46, a couple of 1:47s, 1:48s, bunch of 150s. Man. Dude is on rails. That is insane. Going cray-cray. Scrubbing everything, just flying. Big scrub right there, holy crap. And one more corner left for Corrupts. And then he will be your Moto 1 winner by 25 seconds. Good ride from him. And I apologize for not having your kid in. You did very well. Have Womps finishing in 15th. Evan will finish in 16th. And then it will be Slime, Cam. Whoa, and then Xander Dingus. Looks like Xander Dingus wasn't able to hold on to that podium position. Then Womps, Evan, Norris, Westy, and Hunt. Get to wait a good little bit for Tanner. That will finish in 5th. Dame in 6th. Hato in 7th. Marinucci in 20th. T. Lewis in 8th. Excuse me. Chad in 8th, T. Lewis in 9th, Sambo in 10th, Shark in 11th. So we still got 3 riders on the track. Oh, there they go. Have Mick in 12th, Kai in 13th. Vallejo in 14th. Don't Trip in 21st. And finally, we should have Sidge 22nd. Appreciate you guys watching this Pro-Am Moto 1. Unfortunately, I do have to go to bed because I have to be up bright and early, 4:30 a.m. to be at work at 5 in the morning. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It means the most that you're here, and I will see you all in the next one.